Finally, it feels like some progress is being made. Days go by quick out here, and there's a lot to do. Our patience has improved over the years. Tyler and I used to approach work at a crazy high pace for extended periods of time. But we are smarter now and get even more done. All that being said, a huge wave is coming. Are you ready? What time is it, Tyler?
It is 10:03.
So hour and a half of planing later, roughly, or maybe an hour. These are all 2 1/4 inches. We're gonna add 8/4 over there underneath the river table, so it should come up to about here, and then we're gonna pour the rest epoxy, so we don't have to use as much epoxy.
Old trade secret.
Old trade secret. Fill it with wood. But yeah.
Only if it's non-transparent.
Right. Only if it's not transparent. If it's transparent, you can't do it. You can't do that. Because
like an idiot.
yeah, right. So just a quick update to last week's situation. This guy didn't come for the butcher block wood, the cherry and maple. So even though we gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Back on the rack.
Back on the rack. All right, so I got these cut, gave a camphor to the sides, and they still have to be sanded. But we got an order for 6 cutting boards. 3 of them, she wants them nice, but not like crazy awesome. And the other 3, well, it's the other 2, and then we're making a third one as a surprise. But the other 2, she wants to be bad to the bone. Awesome. So 3 of them are going to be some really cool end grains, and then 3 of them are going to be butcher block style, kind of just like these. And so I'm going to get started on those, and I'm pretty sure, and I can't always be certain until we get the money in our hands, but I'm pretty sure we're about to start a really cool Ambrosia maple butcher block countertop. It's going to be more countertop than the one video we did, which I'll link into the description below if you want to see what that looks like. But this one's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully he doesn't want small strips, which the last one was, because if we can do long strips, I think it'll be a lot prettier. We have some 8/4 Ambrosia out where Tyler's working, and we were gonna mix it in with 4/4 to give it a new look. Right here, we have the white oak slabs. We cut them in half, and then we milled them to 2 1/2 inches. So that way, or maybe 2 3/8 or something, because we didn't need them at 3 1/2 inches. Fill up epoxy to here. While it cures over 2 weeks, it's gonna bow. And that is why Tyler is making the thing he's making out there. After it bows, we're going to flatten it to 2 inches, right? Then we're ready to go on the sanding. Tyler's finishing the flattening device right now. After that, we're waiting on a 8-foot by 12-foot canopy to arrive. That's basically going to be our dry room where we pour the epoxy with dehumidifiers running and heaters if need be to keep all the temperature at a constant. And we're going to be basically doing all the finish work there. After we get that rolling, Tyler is going to start building the metal bases for these things. Now, it's a pretty simple design, but we're going to add a little touch to it to modernize it and make it a little more beefy so it looks proportional to these giant tables. All right, so I'm going to get to work. Hopefully, I can get these sanded because I really want to get this finished comparison video underway. It's going to take 2 weeks for most of the finishes to cure, and then it's going to be a month of things getting tested out in the market setting. So it's going to take a little while to actually post the results of this video, so I just really want to get it started. So I'm thinking what would look wicked cool is paddock zebra wood end grain cutting board for this project. I think I'm going to make the 3 basic ones out of walnut, ambrosia, and purple heart. I think there's enough there for that. One of the really cool ones, or maybe two of the really cool ones, out of zebra wood and paddock. And I still don't know what I'm gonna make the third one. It's a special surprise for the customer. I still don't know though. The cutoff from these tables got like a little end grain working right there.
Black. I'm doing this.
It's a professional ass paint job. And that's the flattening jig. TNT'd out. She'll be flattening tables up to 6 foot wide, however long we want, on this metal table now, with the nice screws in her. Custom router plate with the solid metal handle. Tyler's running skimp on some black, so hopefully he makes it.
Trying.
Woo! Here, we undo her now. Undo her. Alright, so we were threading the metal table at first. But painting the dingle schnootin'. So we broke some bits and cross-threaded some things and had to blast out the table. A bunch of fun things. So we decided just to drill the holes bigger and then weld the nut to these screws in. And there you go. Lock.